Hi, my name is Mo, and this is the second video of series DataPrep Asset file. I'm going to show you in this video how to use this category SelectBy. I'm going to go through it one by one and discuss them individually. So let's get started. The first one, first of all, is just you have class SelectedBy is the name of the top category. It just consisted of three subcategories: condition, float, integer, string. And the first one is condition. Condition, it means it can be true or false. So is class of. I'm going to drag and drop it to the DataPrep recipe graph scene. And it says filter by class. Class is just absolutely clear. Is the data is the type of the class. So is the type of the class. For example, I have actor. I can say actor and grab the actor, and I can say preview all of them. And that is going to be all of them are going to be marked. Why? Because this checkbox is also on. If I just do not have the checkbox, uncheck it, I'm going to just grab only the actors and not their children. This checkbox says should include child class. The child class, it doesn't mean the children. It means the inherited class. So because this one is a static mesh, and a static mesh actor is inherited from class actor, is considered to be the child class. So I'm going to just check it, and I'm going to just grab all of them. The second one is float, which means that you're comparing less than, equal, greater than, and is nearly equal. It doesn't have in between. So, for example, if I say that this one is a bounding volumes, is considered bounding volumes, okay? If I just say that, for example, 10, and preview it, I'm going to grab all the bounding volumes in here, and I'm going to grab, for example, 2, 2, and 2, whatever that is just below 10 cubic centimeter. I have selected it. And this bounding box is exactly, if I can show you, I need a static mesh part, is exactly this button. That is going to tell you this blue cube, that is the bounding volume of this sphere. That's the bounding volume. The next one is the integer. The integer we have also in between. So you can also call it in between. Triangles count, for example, 0 to 10,000. And then preview it. Most of them are 0 between 10,000. So also you're getting the triangles count. Triangles count in a static mesh again is this number, triangle count. The other one is the vertices. So we can also filter by vertices. It's going to be vertex count, and then you can say in between 100. Let's say if we have any vertices 100. We do not have, we need to just say 1000, and then 1000 we have. Again, this is vertices this number. So actor label, the string, is based on the actor label, which means actor name. And actor, it doesn't mean the class actor. So it can be actor itself, or it can be a static mesh. For example, if I want to grab this, I'm going to say that if it contains s, mat, and 0, and I'm going to just say preview it, I'm going to grab it exactly that. It does have two more functions. It's going to be match wildcard. The wildcard is very interesting. For example, if I want to select 0 to 9, I can just remove this, and I can just replace it with one question mark, and I can preview it, and it's going to be these numbers. Question mark, which means one letter or one alphanumeric character or whatever one is, but it should be one letter. It cannot be two or more. On the opposite side is asterisk. So if I just say asterisk, is going to be whatever amount of characters that can come after it. So that's why, for example, it can be 10 or 12, because they have 2 digits, but no matter. With asterisks, no matter. It could have been even just have 1,000 more characters after that. So no matter with asterisks. So that was the actor label. Actor layer, I can just say actor layers. I can also filter it in here in this bottom instead of type. I can just say, hey, layer, I want to have layer. I have very long layer names. So for example, contain, I can say that non-rotating. Okay, I'm just selecting, looking for that non-rotating, and I'm going to say preview. all of them, these are non-rotating, for example. So the other one is the tag. Tag is the same thing. I cannot in here filter by tag. Tag, you can select the mesh, for example, select this static mesh, and then come to tags. The tags in here, but I can just copy paste it. So I'm going to copy that one and then paste it in here and then preview it. I'm going to exactly select that. To just right click, you can just have copy. So that's the tag. And metadata value. Metadata value is the metadata value that DataSmith could read when it was reading the file. So it comes as assets user data, and the DataSmith user data. It's got metadata, all the metadata associated with this asset that I have selected. So that's a key, and that's the value. The value I'm going to say copy, and I'm going to paste it in here. The value, like the key, I can copy it and then paste it in here, but it does not work out. So I need to grab it somehow. I need to type it, or I need to grab it something differently. So for example, I can come to here to grab one static mesh, and then there is a unique ID. I can just copy it from this window and then put it in here. Yes, and I can set it on preview. I'm going to exactly select this one, and this preview panel is going to just show me all of the IDs, all of the values that are associated with this key that I have inserted in here. That's metadata. This metadata part is very important in automotive industry, for example, I can tell you, because programs like DeltaGen or VRED, they're using these metadatas, and they're filling them up with specific data. So, and an object name. Object name is like actor name, but with a big difference. The difference is that you're not targeting this panel, but this panel. So, which means that, for example, you want to not to have, for example, this material, you do not want to import it. You can say that Boolean, if it contains Boolean, I'm going to just say preview it. I'm going to grab that, and then afterwards, because I could select it, I can just afterwards just delete it. So you're targeting this panel. This panel is going to be uncommit, is going to be get inserted under this folder, under this directory into your project folder. So maybe there are some files in here, yet you do not want to import them. There is no use in them, or they're not part of the model, for example. They're just there, or they're hidden or something, or they're very small, something like that. You can just capture them, get them by here. Again, you have contains, matches, wildcard, and exact matches. It is very pretty straightforward. And there is one more thingy about it. There is just reference by, was transform by, which I'm going to talk about it next time after I talked about the operations. Stay with me with the next video.